Hello, my name is Sonia Thomas, and I am going to be presenting Walmart HR and Global Strategies. An overview for Walmart is that it was founded in 1962 by Sam Walton as a variety discount store. In the 1990s, it became the world's largest discount retailer. Walmart is one of the largest organizations in terms of size, value, goals, and overall profit performance. Sam Walton proved to be an effective leader with vision for the low price sale market. Sam surrounded himself with the kind of people who had big ideas and weren't afraid to take risks and bring those ideas to life, according to Walmart.com. He also utilized leaders that knew how to guide and inspire others to achieve more. And he wanted them to be looked up to by others as a success for their overall business strategy. Sam had a vision to grow Walmart quickly and to be able to create a unique and profitable market position, while having the goal to combine the company's activities with those that come together with other companies' values and products, and to set the organization up for success. Sam Walton's strategy for his HR department was to make sure that the HR leaders had a vision and goals that focused on setting the organization up for success. He wanted his HR leaders to have ethics, tactics, and principles at the forefront of their strategic vision and plan, so that they were continuously learning and training and had the skill knowledge of management, and they were in the forefront of achieving goals. He wanted them to stay on top of everything so that keep moving Walmart forward. The business strategy for Walmart was the global merchandising centers, and Walmart was in the position to influence other businesses in their strategies because of the way they were able to lower their cost of their merchandise, put out a great product, and remain competitive at a low price. The vice president of Walmart, who's now Eduardo Castro Wright, he stated that Walmart is in a new global sourcing. They're utilizing this new global sourcing strategy that involves global merchandising centers, which is a change in leadership and the way leadership is looked at, because they want to ensure that their customers get the value that they receive and get it passed on to them as savings. That new strategy really helped Walmart align the supply of the merchandise and gain efficiencies across their product market. Castro Wright, he also said that Walmart is constantly redefining how they source products that are important to the retail market. I'm always realigning and leveraging and reconstructing their relationship with their suppliers because of supply and demand, so that they can offer that competitive pricing globally with their assortment of qualities and their prices that they offer. They also use a sourcing strategy which has profitable results, and it has improved the leadership because the demand of the products, depending on the demographics of where it is, which is something that they really keep an eye on, that really helps them to give the people what they want. And one thing that I looked up, the key is to create a culture that ensures great leadership now and futuristically. And that's kind of like what Walmart does right now. And Collins said that because the Walmart's leadership strategy tools, they're able to construct and keep transforming their training and development programs to keep their leadership tools and skills up to date. There was one thing that Ken Blanchard said, that as managers, We should all make people feel good about themselves. Managers should identify performance problems early, reprimand, praise, and manage behaviors and set consequences. And this all goes along with the HR strategy and being able to give performance reviews, give appraisals, and be able to pat somebody on the back and tell them good job. With leverage, the leverage kind of changes things that are implemented. And Walmart, as a company, they want to create an atmosphere of loyal, happy customers, which they have for the most part. And they want to ensure that their customers are getting what they need. And Sam Walton realized that with the HR being important, that HR and the employees themselves are all a part of the same piece of pie, and they're all of them together have to work together. For the business. The HR strategy for Walmart, it's a learning process. Sam Walton realized that the human resource department was very important. So instead of calling it the human resource department, he called it the people division, because he wanted it to be more open door. He wanted people to be able to communicate and be approachable in order to work as a team and strategize so that they can get the business aligned and keep their business moving forward. The learning process at Walmart, there seems to kind of be problems sometimes, and when they notice those problems, and if those problems can impact their business, they want to get on it and change it within the organization quickly so that it doesn't hinder the organization. So their strategy to keep the costs low, Henderson with global practices, managers going out and learning how to culturally to communicate with others, and they offer culture training, which I think is a good thing. So, and they really try to keep a diverse HR department and just a diverse overall employee base, so that there's always someone there that can be able to communicate and they can learn from each other. Walmart is always looking to cut expenses, and when they do cut expenses, they are the first company to pass on those savings to customers, which really hurts competitors because Walmart is always dropping prices. We see it every day. We go in the store, those little smiley faces, where they've dropped the price another 10 cents. 10 cents doesn't seem like a lot, but if I can get it at Walmart for $1.50 versus getting it at Kroger for $2.50, I'm going to buy it at Walmart. So, and with that, with the expenses comes how they try to run lean with their training and development. But that's why they utilize that HR with all of that knowledge and those skills, because they don't feel that they need an overwhelming staff to train and develop skills that if a productive person has them, that they can be held accountable for and communicate and teach, so that all the other employees and everyone are held accountable. And that goes along with their customer service, replenishing stock, and so on. So Sam Walton, he expected everybody to think just like retail merchants. If you're working, what would you think if this looked like this and you came into the store? What would you think if you came in to a store and a clothes rack was messy? Would you tend to go through it, or would you bypass it? So that's how he wants his employees to look at things. Walmart, as far as the performance and incentive pay, They really look at that, but they really lean towards the incentive pay and the performance of managers and supervisors, although under them they are employees. So morale tends to be low. They have a high turnover with their daily floor employees. Um, and that's something that I think that they really need to work on retailer, and they really need to input more of an incentive pay program so that everyone within the organization receives something. It doesn't have to be a bonus monthly. It could be an associate of the month, employee of the month, because they really need to boost morale because of their turnover and their low retention rate. They have to work on that workforce to get that workforce up to where they need it to be and get people who want to be there. And when they want to be there, they're going to stay there. You're not going to have that turnover. They're going to be happy with what they're doing. They're going to enjoy their customer service. Tardiness and absenteeism will be low. But Walmart really needs to work on boosting their morale for their employees. And they can do that by analyzing the job tasks, just looking overall at what their staff does, giving them a pat on the back, saying good job. It doesn't take a lot, but their HR department, supervisors and managers, all of those guys are getting their incentive pay, but the little people, they like that too. And they're the ones that build the company. They're the ones that us everyday customers go in, and that's who we see at that register. It's that everyday employee. And if they're not smiling or in a bad mood or complaining to one of their other employees about what's going on, it doesn't fare well. So I think I would really recommend that they put a little bit more into the training of their floor employees as far as their customer service, and boosting their morale. Overall, Walmart is a very good running company, and it should look to continuously improve its training and global strategies, because that's what really needs to be done as far as their workforce. They're great at the low price. They're great at competition. They're great globally, importing, exporting. Just internally, they really need to work on their training and cultural strategies to get their internal workforce where they need to be. And it's all about training and developing those skills in people so that they offer that good customer service and they are happy with their jobs. That's all I have. So thank you very much for your time.